Hello and welcome to Champion PE with me, Mr. Morris. This unit we're going to be focusing on target games. But before we get into our lesson, let's start with a warm-up to get our muscles and our bodies nice and warm, ready for some exercise. Okay, for this warm-up, all you're going to need is a little bit of space. You can use your living room, or if you can see the screen, you can go outside. You're going to need some balls to do some activity in, and you're going to need a good imagination. This is the animal game. You might have played it before with me. All I'm going to do is call different animals that you will know, and you're going to try and move around animals. I'll give you a few examples. If I say monkey, I want to see you jumping around with one hand underneath your armpit, one scratching your head, jumping like that, and you can even make some monkey noises. If I say snake, you're going to get on your bellies and you're going to slither around, moving nice and slow and slithery like a snake. If I say alligator, you're going to get your big jaws out and you're going to move around, maybe on your bellies if you want, or walking, snapping with those big sharp teeth. If I say lion, you're going to get down onto all fours and you're going to get your claws out, maybe make some roaring noises. If I say frog, you're going to get down nice and low and you're going to jump up and down again. Jump up and down again. And there's many more different animals which I'm sure you'll have some good ideas for. Are we ready to play? Perfect. Frog. Let's see everyone doing big jumps, going back down to the ground each time. Nice soft knees. Moving all around like a frog. Snake. Get on those bellies, slithering around. Stalking like a slithery snake. Alligator. Now you can stay on those bellies if you want, or you can stand up. Big snapping jaws. Lion. See those fierce, ferocious lions with those claws and those big teeth, those big, loud roars. Elephant. Big, clumpy steps. See that trunk swinging from side to side. Really good. Giraffe. Nice and tall. Big, delicate, eloquent steps. Tiptoes down first. Kangaroo. Jumping up and down as high as you can. Nice soft knees. Monkey. Lion. Horse. Let's see you galloping around like a horse. Snake. Get down those bellies again, slithering in and out, moving all around the space that you've got. Elephant. Frog. Nice and low, jumping up. Really soft knees. Lion. Horse. Giraffe. Elephant. Kangaroo. And freeze. Really well done. Now, if you want to play that game again, you can press pause and you can come up with some more ideas by yourself. Maybe if you've got a brother or a sister or an adult at home, feel free to play that for a few more minutes just to get yourself a little bit warmer. Okay, now we're ready for the main part of our lesson. Okay, for today's lesson, we're going to focus on the underarm roll. This is a skill that we use in many different sports like cricket or rounders if we're sending the ball along the ground to somebody, or in football if you're the goalkeeper and you're rolling the ball out. Okay, it's a skill of the bowling, in fact, where we use it all the time. It's a skill that we use to make the ball travel along the ground. All you're going to need to start with is just a small ball. I'm going to use a tennis ball. I'm going to show you the skill and then we'll get you into some challenges so you can practice that skill at home or at school. Okay, the underarm roll. You're going to face your target and you're going to hold the ball in your dominant hand, a little bit like the underarm throw or the overarm throw. You're going to hold it this time though, down by your waist. To roll the ball, you're going to step with your weak foot, you're going to swing your arm back and then bring your knees down to the ground as you swing your arm forward and you're going to release the ball, sweeping it along the ground so it's always in contact with the ground as it rolls. What I want you to do is get yourself a ball, find yourself a wall and practice that skill rolling the ball against the wall so it comes back to you 5 or 10 times. I'll show you how I do it and then you can press pause and have a go yourself. Okay, now you can press pause and you can have a go at that all by yourself. Okay, for this challenge we're going to focus on the underarm roll. What I want you to do is to get yourself a small ball. I've got a tennis ball and a tub at the side of me, and you're going to get yourself 2 markers to create a goal. You're going to position yourself a small distance away, and it's up to you how far away you want to go. You can choose the challenge there. If you're feeling really confident, move a bit further away. If you're not as confident, get yourself a bit closer and move back as you improve at the skill. You're going to get your tennis ball and you're going to roll it in between the 2 goals up against the wall so that it comes back to you. If you get it through 5 times, move the goals closer and keep going until the goals are so close that you can only just get the ball through. Let's watch me have a go and then you can try it yourself. Because I did that 5 times and each time it went through the 2 goals, I get to move them closer and try again. You have a go at that game, moving them closer every time you get the ball through it 5 times, and if you're getting really good, start increasing the distance. If there's 2 of you, you can play it together, one standing either side of the goals and rolling it to each other, getting points every time it travels through the middle. If you're by yourself like me, just do it exactly as we've set up. Press pause now, and it's your turn to have a go. Okay, for this challenge, we're going to focus on the underarm roll. And for this, all you're going to need is a basket, like I've got, a small cup or a cone or something like a water bottle that can hold the basket up as I've set up there. You're going to need a ball to roll and a little critter. Okay, I've chosen one of my son's teddies, Peter Rabbit. Okay, and this game is called Critter Capture. To set it up, I'm going to put the critter underneath the basket. I'm going to place the cup on the floor and just rest the basket on top of it. And then I'm going to stand a small distance away, and it's entirely up to you how far away you stand. If you're feeling really confident at this skill, stand further away from the target. If you're not as confident, get yourself a bit closer. I'm going to get my tennis ball, and I'm going to perform the underarm roll, aiming to knock the cup away from the basket so the basket falls down and captures that critter. Are you ready? Oh, on the rebound. Now you can set this up and you can maybe have 3 or 4 different targets if you've got enough equipment, or you can just play it over and over again and see how many times it takes you to roll the ball in order to capture your critter. Okay, today the focus of the lesson was the underarm roll. Hopefully by the end of this lesson, you've learned how to actually perform the underarm roll. You know the technique of how to do it. You've enjoyed competing against yourself in some of our challenges. And I hope that you've had a chance to understand and explore how to use power and speed with your roll to make it travel further or make it hit a target harder. Carry on practicing this skill by yourself. You can set up lots of different targets, and you can even play a lot of the challenges you've done today with 2 or 3 people competing against each other and see how you get along at this skill playing it by yourselves. Well done today, and hopefully we'll see you again soon.